Hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you have decided to join me as we hit the trails on another lovely day. My name is Mike, and I'll be your tour guide. Look at that, a bird. Hey, a leaf. If you are new to the channel, my name is Mike, and what I do here is point of view hiking videos in lovely 4K. And as we go along the trails, you get to see what I see, and sometimes I tell you a story. It could be a happy story, a sad story, or a funny story. A story so funny it makes you wet your pants. Either way, I'm telling a story, and you get to enjoy what you see all around me. As a lot of people have said, it's as if they are here too. And that's the whole thing. It is a way for you to escape for just a little bit if you're not able to get out of the house or leave the office, and you get to go in the forest virtually. Now, today's story, I must warn people, in today's video I will be talking about free will and God. And I know that there are people who don't believe in God. And it's crazy that I even have to issue this warning. But I am not afraid to talk about God, and I won't be. It is something I believe in, and I don't care if you do or not. And I want to be clear. The point of today's video is to inspire and to help others. It's not to tell you what to believe in. So if you don't believe in God, that is your prerogative. But if you're willing to learn something, then by all means listen and enjoy the video. I also, unfortunately, will have to bleep some words. I've noticed that on many YouTube videos now that certain words are being bleeped because they're afraid that YouTube will pull their videos. So I will have to bleep certain words. They're not considered swear words at all, and they make important points, but I have no choice but to do that, or this video could be taken down. So I hope that you will understand what I'm saying, but also understand why I'm bleeping those words. It's not that I have a problem with them. You know, the whole thing about swearing, by the way, and I'm not bleeping swear words, there's no swears today, but I don't even understand the whole thing with swear words. Like, shit. Why is shit a swear word? It has the same exact meaning as poop and cocky and caca and doo-doo and crap and all the other words people use. All the same meanings. Like, you can call someone a shit and say you shit, or you could say you crap, or you turd, or you poop. But shit is the word that's considered a swear. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. But anyways, the words I'm bleeping are words that could trigger YouTube and get the video shut down. So I am going to bleep those words, and hopefully you'll know exactly what I'm saying when I'm telling today's story. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, I do have some business to take care of before we get into the story. First up, if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe. Please? Please? You subscribe to my channel? If I talk like a little baby like this? Is that cute? Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna subscribe. But yes, by subscribing to the channel, actually you help the channel. You help it get found. You know, it tells YouTube that there are people interested in this kind of content, and therefore they will promote it to other people. Otherwise, all these videos on this channel are just gonna get buried, and they're not gonna go anywhere, and I'm just gonna have to stop. Also, if you like the video, don't just tell me, just don't comment. I mean, I don't mind the comments, of course, comment, but also, I want you to smack that like button. Smack. But Mike, it's not smack, it's smash. No, I know. I don't understand why everybody says smash. Like, one dude said it, and now everybody's got to say it. Oh, be sure to smash that like button. I'm not doing that. No. Smack it. Smack that like button. Give it a good old smack. Of course, if you like the video. All right, last piece of business. This is the portion of the video where I do a shameless plug. A shameless plug is where I shamelessly plug something of mine. Not someone else's. No. Mine. Me. This is all about me. Because I have no shame. It's merch. I'm plugging my merch. And I don't really like the word merch because every time I hear the word merch, I think of a belch. That's what it sounds like. You know, I just drank that soda down and merch! Oof, boy, merch! Oh, boy, I got the merches. Merch! That's what it sounds like to me. But that's what it is. That's what my shameless plug is all about, is plugging my merch. This is Mike with a shameless plug for my own website. I actually have a few websites, but today I would like to introduce you to MikeMBurkeDesigns.com. If you're looking for cool items to add to your home, give as a gift, we got Christmas, you've got birthdays, there are plenty of things to choose from here at MikeMBurkeDesigns.com. A lot of these items are designed for the home. We have beautiful items for your bedroom, for your living room, all kinds of different themes. So check out MikeMBurkeDesigns.com and order today. And there's my shameless plug. A while back, I entered a very dark period of time. I watched as my life began to fall apart. Everything that could go wrong did. I started to examine my life. Now, I have always known who I was as a person. I never had to go through that whole finding myself thing. I don't suspect I'll ever need to go find myself. However, as I examined my life, the things that stuck out me at the time really made me sick. What really bothered me was that I felt God just wasn't listening to me. I had finally started to pray again, something I had stopped doing since I was a kid. And yet everything around me crumbled. I didn't ask for anything. I just prayed for those around me. Their lives got worse and mine was a mess. I started thinking about all of the horrible things that we see and hear every day. Let's take that mother who took her infant child and baked him in the oven. Where was God? Why did he let that happen? How could he let that happen? Why is it that 9-year-old Jessica Lunford died because of a creepy evil demon who raped her and buried her alive in his backyard? Why does he get to live but she didn't? As I asked these questions, I just couldn't make sense of things. I couldn't make sense of God. And then I found the answer. You see, my entire life changed, and the whole way I think changed after I learned that the answer is because of free will. Free will is the essence of life. It is the main ingredient. Many think love is the answer. Love is the answer to happiness, to having a satisfied life. But there is no love if there is no free will. We choose to love. Free will gave us that freedom. This freedom was given to us by God. This is what created the United States of America, and in return helped spread freedom throughout the rest of the world. Although that's not always successful. Free will gives us the power to make our own choices and decisions and face the consequences of our actions, good or bad. A murderer has the choice to kill. Every single living thing on this planet has been given free will by God. The best way to explain is to use a murderer for an example. You have Bob the Killer, and he has his eye on an 11-year-old girl. He wants to rape her and then kill her. And killing a little girl is wrong. It is wrong in society, and it is wrong in God's eyes. Killer Bob presses on, exercising his free will, and commits the horrible act. Now, he may get caught by the law and punished, or he may never get caught and live among us. When he does finally die, God will punish him. The question that comes to us and to those affected by what he did is why? Why, God, did you let this happen? Why her? Why didn't you protect her? The answer is free will. With every good thing, there will always be a bad part of it as well. When God gave us free will, he was fair. He gave it to all living things. He wanted all of us to live free. But know that there will be consequences if we abuse it. Let's look at animals in the wild. God did give them free will as well. And an animal will learn eventually that they have a choice. They see a highway, for example, and they see these large objects going by. They have the choice to cross it or not. Some have learned the hard way as they cross that road and get crushed. Others have learned from their experiences. There are animals now that will stop and wait for traffic to go by. They know not to cross the road when large objects are going by because it could mean the end of their life. So what about the little girl? If God had stepped in and saved her, he would have taken away her free will and the killer's free will. If he takes away their free will, then he can do it to anyone. Would God be a liar because he gave us free will but then took it away? He's not a liar. Therefore, we have free will. It's what makes the world go around. Free will and temptation go hand in hand. It is our greatest test in life. When we die, we will face those decisions and how we chose to use our free will and fight or not fight temptation. It's so simple, yet so big. Free will gives us the choice to love or to hate. Let's say a boy loves a girl, but the girl doesn't love the boy. The boy gets upset and yells at God, "Why can't someone love me? Why, God? I just want to be loved." 4 years later, the boy still has not found a girl. He still has not found love. Is it because God is being cruel and perhaps finding humor in his situation? No, it is free will. He doesn't impose on our free will. He can only guide us and be there to listen. Just like a parent or guardian when you're in school. They can't do your homework for you, but they can be there to guide you, to help you. But it's up to you. It's up to you to do the work. Free will is our everything. It is unfortunate that not everyone gets to be free. This is how the United States came to be. Our forefathers had a bounty on their head if they went through with the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It was ordered by England that if they signed that declaration, it would be an act of treason and punishable by death. They signed it anyways because they knew it was the right thing to do, even if it meant death. When I realized what free will really is, my entire way of thinking changed. I understood God better and appreciated life much more than I did before. My entire spirit changed, and I felt more at peace. Life itself is a gamble of chances. Everything we do is us taking a chance. Driving to the store to get milk is a chance. We could be killed on the way. Taking a swim in the pool could lead us to drowning. Eating chocolate cake could lead us to choking. Asking the person you have fallen in love with to marry you could lead to a painful answer. We could, however, drive to the store and run into our long-lost love, who, as it turns out, is single. We date, we marry, we have kids, grandchildren, and die together at the nice old age of 124. We could take a swim and get cooled off on a scorching day, which prevents us from having a heat stroke, and eat the best chocolate cake ever and live to tell about it. The chances we take is just the way it is. Life is what it is. We take our chances and see what happens. Because we have free will. We have the freedom to make those decisions, to make those choices. There is no reason to be angry or hateful. There is no reason to blame God. We take our chances using our free will.